They have a hard time. They just don't say. I played with guys that say nothing.
Yeah.
So you wonder if you can do that. To me, I look at this Portland team, and I think Nurkic has got a chance to be really special for them. The way he can pass and the way he can play, because I think McCollum and Lillard are always going to score. Can Nurkic be that third guy to go out there and just give them something every single night? As far as he may not be a 20-point scorer, but can he just be a solid facilitator, throw the ball to him and stuff? They need something else. I tell you what, Portland's one of those teams I look at and I say, they need something. They need another guy to just, they just need something more.
Yeah, I think they need more inspiration. I think they need more like we're together.
Like passion.
Right now, I just see them playing basketball, but they don't play inspired basketball.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Nurkic, I mean, he's working on triple-double, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. They can get a little bit of that consistency every night. And speaking of consistency, let's get out to Cleveland and look at what Isaiah Thomas did in the first half. He played 12 minutes. I thought he was on a minutes restriction. He's just letting it go. And
the basketball junkie came out.
3 for 6, 2 assists. Hey, Mikhail, what do you see what he does on the floor? We talked a little bit about it before the game.
Well, he's always been able to hit that little mid-range pull-up, and that's big. There's going to be more room for him out here. Here he gets it in the paint, gets in trouble, throws it out. But what does he do again? He's 5'7", 5'8". He goes right back in the paint and gets an N1. He's just fearless. The little guy gets in there. He's strong. He goes to the hole all the time. He's always willing to pull that three. But what he can do that I like about them, he can get to the basket, and he can get to the foul line. You talked about Isaiah earlier. He can slow the game down. When you need this, sometimes you need that game slowed down. You're playing Golden State, you might need that game to be slowed down a hair. He gets to the line, you set your defense. A lot of good things happen. He's not deterred by going in the paint and having something bad happen to him. He just puts his head down and goes again.
I like how you said he slows the game down, but he slows the game down, Kev, with constant movement. Even though the game's slower, he can move, and you can do the Reggie Miller, set 8 screens for him and let him slow it down, being that ball handler. And Isaiah, unless Bron's on the floor, he's going to garner the most attention. I mean, we really, he's going to have to trap him. You have to send 2 to him. And with this vision, I mean, we saw a play when he got up in the air, gave Crowder a bounce pass. And to me, Crowder's a good 3-point shooter, but I need Crowder. I need you attacking the bucket. Let Isaiah do this. And it seems like it might let some of the guys get back to their natural positions and let him be a playmaker.
Yeah, it's definitely going to let guys get back to their natural positions and as you said, allow him to be a playmaker. But it's also going to help Isaiah when LeBron is out on the floor or when Wade is out on the floor with him, because that leadership responsibility that we just talked about that Lillard has, Isaiah won't have that burden. Wade or James will always have that burden. So it just frees him up to be a scorer. And as you can see, all he has to do now is learn the defensive rotations, which he will get. Once he learns the defensive rotations, then there's a conference going to come, and this Cleveland team is going to take off and run off about 10, 11 straight.
I tell you, you're right, scoring comes easy to him. And when we get back, we're going to check out the Knicks and the Spurs. But first, we got Connor DOC. Let's see what he said. Isaiah talking about Isaiah Thomas. It's still kind of confusing. We need to get Isaiah Thomas a nickname. Any suggestions? Hit us up on social. Any suggestions, E?
Connor Doc.
Yeah, there you go. Connor Doc.